I think I got a little carried away. Sorry, your kind just does that to me. What did you say you were here for? Oh, right. Your friend. Guess you probably mean the guy I snacked on. I think I dropped what's left of him right around... There he is. Is he your friend? That pile of meat on the ground? No one else has bothered looking for him. He looks starved half to death, but still looks better than you. Take a good look. You're about to end up just like him.
Wait, brother!
Oh, Rui. What are you doing here?
Let the human go!
Seriously? The hell are you talking about?
Have you not fed enough this week? There's no need to...
No pun intended, sis. You suck sometimes. After all that, you want me to just let him go?
Regardless of all that, the human is...
He's what? Back on his feet? About to run off? Oh, that's cute. He's still trying to save his friend. Humans are worthless. Eat shit!
Brother!
Yeah! Oof, that had to hurt. You know, you could have just ditched your friend and saved yourself. Well, you're not gonna fill me up now. You people are so damn fragile, you know that?
No!
This This is why I hate kids.
I'm taking off. Lay those two together so it looks like they hit each other.
Man, Akihabra's getting rough these days, isn't it? Later.
Forgive me. This is my fault. Just when you're still alive. Humans die so easily. But we... Right. Is there a sharp object about? I suppose I'll need to bite my own lip.
Those guys on Pitter were telling the truth. We want to check out this back alley.
You think we can trust them?
Probably. All our info's pointing right to this area.
We never should have let him go off ahead.
We'll be fine. It's a little rougher now than it was around here, but it's still Akihabara. It's like our own backyard.
Still, walking down the street this late at night, looking for his friend who disappeared the same way?
That is playing with fire, isn't it?
Well, that's why us Akiba freedom fighters are on the case.
Ah!
This is all I can do. A poor apology, I know.
On the ground there. Is that? Was she? We have bigger priorities. Oh my, he's a mess. All this blood. Wait, there's blood, but no wounds.
He has marks, but they're healing. Don't tell me he...
Oh, the other guy's down too. Damn, this one's real bad.
We've got to call the paramedics.
No need.
Huh?
Who's there?
We'll take him.
So, is he up yet?
He just woke up, yes.
And the results?
We haven't had time for a full test, but the results we do have are clear. He's become a shadow soul. We're seeing significant changes in him already. His wounds are all healed, for one thing.
As expected from that particular bloodline. Unsettling. Sounds like we have some more tests to run. Let me take a look at it first. I see. This is definitely not normal. Hey, now, take it easy. Let's just have a little talk. My name is Ryuji Seiji, part of an organization called Nairo. Want to tell him why we're called that?
National Intelligence and Research Organization. NIRO is the English acronym.
Exactly. That's how we got the name.
Mr. Sejima.
But enough about that. This is Sadako Mito, by the way. My right hand. The public doesn't know we exist. We take on special classified missions to protect Japan. Now then, let me make one thing clear first. None of this is normal. You might have already guessed that much, but regardless, the point is, your body is changing right now. Let me spell it out in detail. Or would you rather get straight down to business? I'd rather make sure you understand everything first, but I'll leave it up to you. All right. Last night, Ms. Mito was tracking a certain man when you happened to arrive on the scene. Do you remember the back alley? Do you remember when he attacked you? Your injuries were quite severe. Ms. Mito tells me you were close to death, at least at first. After you were injured, a certain girl forced you to drink her blood. A very special kind of blood, capable of changing a human body at the cellular level. The subject can develop remarkable strength and abilities at a certain cost. Because of the blood she shared with you, you yourself have gained those abilities. Your wounds are all healed, for one. That is a blank, uncomprehending stare as I ever saw. All right. Let me ask you this. Have you heard the rumors spreading around Akiba? You Essentially, yes. More than one of them, in fact. Including the ones you just ran into. You wouldn't be far off if you called them monsters. To be more accurate, they're a separate species, resembling humanity and dating back to ancient Japan. They're known as shadow souls. They draw their sustenance from human blood. And that's not the worst part. When a mosquito sucks blood, it injects the host with its own fluid, too. These creatures do the same thing. A mosquito bite might cause a little itch, but one of these bites will leave you feeling drained and feeble. More than that, you'll become extremely sensitive to sunlight. You understand what this means? You're on the right track. Once a victim's bitten, they're forced to become a shut-in. Even after physical recovery, they sit at home marking time, while the rest of the world passes them by. Given the state of Japan, it won't be easy to bring them back into society, especially young, inexperienced people. The creatures aren't just feeding on blood. They're sucking the life force out of this country day by day. They even have a name for it, believe it. The Shut-In Project. They target specific young people with the potential to be our future leaders and turn them into hopeless shut-ins. And once they've drained our talent, they send their own children to fill the gaps in society. Bit by bit, the shadow souls are taking our place. They also live a lot longer than we do. That's how they have the patience for the long game. By any measure, they're an existential threat. So that's where we come in. We keep the Shadow Soul's existence a secret to avoid causing panic. And we fight a secret war every day for the sake of Japan and humanity. Name aside, we do more than intelligence and research. We're fully combat capable, not with firearms, but too loud. Our methods are much more subtle. We can even make a body disappear. But, as I may have mentioned, these creatures are physically challenging. Even our methods aren't always enough. Which brings me to the question I wanted to ask. For whatever reason, that Shadow Soul girl shared her blood with you. You've become a Shadow Soul yourself. Maybe temporarily, maybe not. And you've got the power that comes with that. Our resources are strained these days, to say the least. Your power could help us turn the tide. Will you work with Nairo and help us protect Akiba from the monsters who attacked you? Not for free, of course. We'll compensate you fairly. How about it? Very well. Ms. Mito, take off his restraints. Well, glad that worked out. That window faces east, and it's almost sunrise. If you'd said no, we'd have left you here till morning. Wouldn't have been anything left here. Can't have loose ends running around. Now then, your first assignment is to go home. I'll have Ms. Mito meet you in town tomorrow. We'll also be bringing those Akiba freedom fighters into the fold. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Just get a good rest for now. Oh, and don't wear anything too revealing from now on. Your face and hands can recover from sunlight quickly, so don't worry about that. But if you're caught outside naked, the sun will destroy you. Be careful. Him, he's weakened, but his physical injuries weren't as bad as they looked. Just a pair of marks on the neck. We told the police he collapsed on the street. He's either resting at the hospital or home already. You should pay him a visit. See for yourself what a shadow soul does to a victim, just in case you needed more of a reason to hate them. Though in your case, I'll understand if it's a bit more complicated.
Holy...
Please help.
Come!
Please help. Welcome. All right. I'll see you later. Oh?
You look like you're feeling better. Reportedly, he's extremely fatigued and is resting at home. He hasn't said a word since the attack. It's a common after effect in the Shadow Souls victims. It can vary from person to person, but none of the victims have ever gone back to their normal lives. Society takes them for quote-unquote shut-ins. If it's any consolation, the condition isn't life-threatening. Now, allow me to introduce myself once again. You can call me Satoko Mino. Mr. Sejima has given me orders to look after you. Any updates from the top will come through me. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We do it to protect the town and the country we love. Also, this is a job, so you'll be paid on a regular basis. I'll email you the details on that. Now, about them.
I told her my name, but I couldn't think of anything else to say. We just met, you know?
She seems really serious, and I guess we're all kind of nervous. Except Sarah. She's just over there being Sarah.
Pardon me?
I tried to chat with her, but we really don't seem to have anything in common. I mean, I have all kinds of questions, but I didn't want to just dive right in, you know?
Yeah, so... awkward. Super awkward.
So, the boss asked me to fill them in, too. Would you mind introducing us?
Well, again, they call me Yatabe. Oh, that's definitely pushing it too far. But I have been around since the old black market days. And yes, I suppose I do know a few people. And I know all the shops around town, so if you're looking for something to eat, just ask. I know a cafe where they can be a little short with you sometimes, but their coffee's incredible.
I think I already said it, but, my name's Gon. Thanks, but you're being too kind. See, you know how flowers are pretty, but they fade away? The same thing with Akiba idols. So that's why I want to keep practicing with my camera, so I can keep their best moments all shiny forever.
Well, for the second time, I'm Nobu. Nice to meet you. Well, some of the lesser-known ones, yeah. All the mainstream stuff just plays it too safe these days. I am a sucker for anything with lolicudere in it. You know, those ice-cold girls who never show their feelings.
My name is Sarah. Pleasure to meet you. I am the chief maid at Edinburgh, the Orthodox Maid Cafe. Do please stop by the shop. I can also introduce you to other places that may fit Master and Mistress's liking. Whatever you would like, please do not hesitate to ask.
I see. Thank you very much. Clearly, you're all a bit different from my usual associates. We have a lot of ground to cover here, but first, could you go on ahead and meet me at the front of the station? I'll catch up in a bit. I'll fill you in later. Take care.
Hey,
Oh! Holy...
Welcome back, Master.
Oh! Nice!
okay. Ooh.
Here. Here. Hello. Hello. Here. Yes. Welcome home, my master. Oh. No. Welcome home, my master. Oh. Pardon? Very well, my master. Hi! Yeah. Here.
Hey. Oh! Holy...
Here.
Come! Eat this!
help?
Well, look at you. Your skin says you're not human. And you're an agent too, huh? Sorry, but you're gonna have to die. I won't miss you this time! Ready? Damn! I didn't see that coming. the tables are turned. Now, let's wrap this up.
That was close. Are you hurt? That's the enemy we're up against. They're attacking people on a daily basis. Officially, they're written off as brawlers or bullies, but, well, you see the reality. Our job, and yours from now on, is to prevent these kinds of incidents. We can't let them keep happening. It's time to go see. We agents call her the Master. She's developed and perfected a new fighting style to combat the Shadow Souls. She's also not terribly concerned with decorum. You'll understand when you meet her. Now let's go. She's on the rooftop of a certain building. It's been a while, Master. It's me, Mito.
A long while. I was getting worried. You've been doing all right?
Yes, thanks to your techniques. I've been using them every day.
I'm not asking about your job. I mean, the other thing.
Oh, well, that's,
Oh, you're still so adorable.
Anyway, I'd like you to meet someone.
Yes, I heard he was coming.
Not sure if he's qualified, but I'll see what I can do with him. I was getting bored up here anyway.
Thank you very much. Come on, thank her.
It's all right. It's his first time. Hey, you. Do you love cherries? I love them like crazy. Well, do you? That sounded very sincere.
I was hoping you could teach him that technique today, actually.
Oh, that's a shame. All right. Work now, play later. Step on into the arena. And you come here, Mito. Huh? Sorry. Was that too forward of me? For real, though. Come here.
What, today? In front of him?
You knew this was coming. No backing out now. This is what we do when you come here. Every time. Come on. You know you want it.
But...
Come on, or I'm not gonna teach him anything. In fact, I'll do you one better. I'll cut all ties with Nairo. No more lessons, ever.
That would be a problem.
So you want it, right? My special technique.
Yes.
Say it so I can hear you.
I want it. I want your special technique.
Great. Now come on over. I'll take real good care of you, just like always. Okay? Now, the first move you need to learn from me is the basic strip down. Just like how it sounds, you'll be taking off clothes. Not your own, mind you. No. You're going to learn how to take off the other person's clothes. For whatever reason, those shadow souls are weak against sunlight. So my strip techniques work well against them, I suppose. But who cares about all that? Fighting, training, Nairo, shadow souls. I just want to strip who I want to strip. Now listen here. The first thing you need is drive. The drive to strip the other person. You need this raw desire to rip their clothes off and expose their soft, hidden skin. More than strength, more than skill, you need that. Have you got it? Very good. If you have that drive, you have nothing to fear, no matter how many layers the opponent has. In fact, clothing that's hard to remove is just another learning experience. For example, a tight pantsuit. Ha! Yes, and now it's your turn. Try out the technique on one of my adorable pets. Who do you want to strip the most? Now that outfit's hard to strip off cleanly. You might rip it. Are you still okay with that? Okay, if you really insist. But don't worry, even if it does rip, you'll still get the basic idea. To strip your opponent, you must first understand your opponent. Wear down the shell that hides the lush skin underneath. Strike over and over until its durability crumbles. To dodge the opponent's strikes, hold the defend button. If you need to fall back from a fight, press the toggle stance button. Do that, and you'll get a chance to smooth out your clothes. But be aware, you'll be wide open. Press the toggle stance button again to get back to the fighting. Now you take what I've taught you here and do what you want with it. Not yet. You still don't have enough drive to strip your opponent. Feel the urge. Awaken your instincts. That's it. There's the drive. There's the understanding. When the clothing you've hit turns red, that's your chance. Hold any attack button to perform a strip maneuver.
Impressive. Gotcha. Too slow.
If your opponent resists your stripping maneuver, start mashing the button you used to start that maneuver. When you mash an attack button, it enhances your drive to strip. Mashing goes both ways. If you're about to get stripped, mash to resist. There! Pulled it off. You've got a talent for this.
Please don't stare.
Remember, be elegant, swift. Put your heart into it. Let the urge to strip your opponent flow through you always. That is the first step and the key to all stripping techniques. Run along now.
No way. All right. Let's get out of here.
Yes, my legs are just a bit wobbly. Remember, keep this place a secret. Don't even tell the freedom fighters. Am I clear? Not a word. Now I'm gonna go take a quick break. If something comes up, I'll keep you posted. Pardon me.
Here. Here.
If you're here, I assume you're ready. Take this. It's a shadow soul detector. We call it the mirror snap. Shadow souls blend in by disguising themselves as humans. This'll show you who they really are. We developed it in-house, at considerable expense. Please, take good care of it. We also linked it up with your smartphone data for ease of use. Now, here's your assignment. We're going to test you in real combat. We've confirmed sightings of shadow souls roaming around on Backstreet. We've sent the freedom fighters ahead of you to see what they're capable of. Put your skills to the test by protecting them from the shadow souls. 2 objectives in 1. Find the shadow souls with the mirror snap, then eliminate them. Remember, this is 100% real. No second chances. Remember what the Master said about keeping that drive in your heart. And fight. Good luck.
You